Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Adsih here, wishing you a very safe bridge into tomorrow. This is Adsih Speaks, Marianne at your service. We're listening to some beautiful jazz music that has beginning and end and all its complications, and so is life. Today, we'd like to introduce you to some announcements for the end of the year, and I'd like everyone to know that my son, H-Master Ice, is not just a rapper. He has earned his Masters of Business, and he has an MBA now in Business Analysis of Money, the Science of Money. So we're looking forward to hearing many successes from him. He's going to be working as my Vice President of the American Democracy for Social Independence of our land. And also we will be working in concert with certified CPA. And if you have anyone that would like to spend a little time as a CPA until we can kick in you a salary, please do not hesitate to contact Adsih, and I will give you the email a little bit later. Adsih is also looking for a contract lawyer. I have over 7 federal suits that have violated my civil rights over the years, and they are now expressing that none of them were sent in properly. My only hope is that they've been threatening my life, and really subtly they were. And that is one thing that keeps open the time to file the suit, so I still have regulatory time in which to refile those federal suits. Anyone in that field, take the cases on contingency, and you probably will end up a winner with me. So I am looking for a lawyer. Please do wait until the end of the speech, and we will give you our contact numbers. And to that, we would like to have a law firm, if you'd be interested in sponsoring us, or any large or small corporation that we can take an interview with you, sponsoring the American Democracy for Social Independence of the Heartland, a non-profit community outreach program here in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, our headquarters. We will be needing building space, building furniture, supplies, office, telecommunication, in-house, phone services, everything that goes into an office space. We will be looking for that in addition to a quite large storage room. If you have storage rooms available, such as to hold perhaps 5 showcases worth of utilities, which are goods and services that will be given to our public absolutely free of charge. We have an opportunity with a branch of a non-profit agency that will set us up to look like we're the helping hands. Now the materials can even be sold, so the cost is on us, and we will be fundraising to make allowances for these goods and services that may be replete the way it looks. It could sustain us as a percentage of people for household goods, electric appliances, furnishings, much like that of the helping hands, washer, dryers, televisions, to make your life a little better as we, the American Democracy for Social Independence of the Heartland, tend to relieve feelings of poverty and relieve the poor is our goal. From the cradle to the aged, and all in between who are in need. We will not shut our doors to you until we get our fill here. We gotta get started, we gotta fill up, and then we've got to move out. We've been talking to you about Adsih over the past several years, and the need for the Adsih Secure You program, Secure You and Me, began in about 2017. You must understand I'm a student too, and we have really not had a lot of time to concentrate on how our meetings are going to be established. In my dream, I have them as 3 legitimate boards, and one of them is the executive board that is in control of the Board of Governors, which is the Board of Governors is in control of the Board of Directors. We would like to make this a super challenging event for everyone today so that we may show you how good you can be. You're blessed. You're eternally blessed. And we are people of this earth. A small portion that live near each other, we're blessed together. So how could we have hatred? How could you dare wish hatred or bad ill upon me or anyone like me? And so with truth and understanding, love, and perhaps showing you that the people that you have disheveled didn't really deserve dishevelment, and that now in the light of day, our dishevelments or your dishevelments become our dishevelments. We want to be able to stand on a path that is clear and good, prosperous. I can ask you to depend on me outside of what I'm presenting to you, because basically I don't have any paperwork to that effect. I have a promise of a change in the economy starting with me, but we don't see it, and therefore I cannot brag upon it as much as I would like to. We're finding that the administration in our United States government is purported to give us somewhat of a phenomenon, again, that we are in the presence of a sitting president and an elected incumbent president to take place of their inauguration, as one has been clarified over the other, and that is to have given the Democratic support to the Democratic candidates of Biden and Harris. These were 2 people, Mr. Biden Harris and Mr. Biden, Joe Biden of Delaware, and Miss Kamala Harris of the state of California. We have no choice but to welcome them to the arena of our American ostomies. We are Americans, and we are those that remember when America was showing us it was already great again. And so since we can't move forward, can't go back, we stay still and pick up the slack and pray that we don't go to war. So, prosperity, prayers, believing in the good Lord, setting a path for the people that are moving together. It's like it can happen. And so we join hands today. Look forward to stepping across the bridge. The past of 2020, the bridge into tomorrow of 2021. Let it be a greater year for us all. Let us all pray for one another, care about that your brother cheated you or that your brother shot you down. We are experiencing the COVID, which I believe it means the covetousness of our fleshly mind, fleshly spirit, higher mind, all that had been perforated to have gone before us sold us as junk to the junk man, and looking at ourselves in reflection, we will be but nothing, possibly cyborgs. And for that you want to lift up the banner with your executives, whomever they may be. We have to rush to them, a request from the American us-to-be's. So it is that we will do exactly that and be listening clearly. Don't get confused. This is not over, and we are not the losers in this fight. And since there has to be a fight for survival, certainly those people among us that can afford to look in the direction of those as we trying to relieve the conditions of poverty and ignorance, foolishness, victimizations of evil all day long. And it's not your lot, neither is it mine. So at these announcements today, we are going to listen to the hearts and souls of our people struggling to surpass the survival statistics say. There's death in the run. Many can't make it and many won't. Many will still have to die, they say. But thank goodness we have developed a vaccine after less than a year. Our top scientists have developed a mechanism that can be administered by which maybe the trouble that's no more trouble that dirty water on the floor, and have taken it up and suck up a vaccine named Chalk. God bless us all with a mighty way. I have a real nice time making humor from issues that seem impossible, and my remorse stands steady, unbelievable, shocked to the extent of nearly silence. And please forgive us all for not knowing when and if we will fall. The forces outside are containments, and therefore we be innocent, and so and such that we pray on. For God shines mercy, only its true mercy, upon us today. So we are asking here at the time of the end of the year, hopefully not the end of our years, but that many will not make it to tomorrow. And the numbers do seem staggering. And for look back to see many had fallen in the fires of California, that's things that we don't know about. Certainly remorse for many of the tragedies that have already occurred in the country that have not been satisfied. So there's a lot of work to do for people that need to rest within their souls. I did the best that I could do for my brethren, for my neighbor, for myself, so that I could see God working within me and feel good about that. So as we close another day of Adsih Speaks at the end of the year, please have a nice and safe New Year's. Bye-bye.